wasn't playing songs for long when King ain't. She was hot, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it is, she said, I have a proposition.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store. As it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Los Angeles Rams. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
Right to the air is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Throwing now is Daniels. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Well, Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
Let's go now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Very nicely done there on the reception. And what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
60 Vikings. Drag him 60.
Daniels going to throw for it. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Daniels looking to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
A give, running right, Achane.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now Daniels. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Devon Achane.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go red. 52 blue. Blue striking.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there for L.A. And even 50 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Trevion Henderson,
14 yards.
and the Rams are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Short.
And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
Always costly to cough up.
Football, these defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Down. Smash. Red. Blue 32. Punt.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now they'll tuck this and run. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll drop the throw.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Over the middle, complete to Shaheed. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after one.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Punt.
They'll set up to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there. Tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Come on. Set. 60 red. Fight 60. Set.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Ready, break.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Set. Ready.
They'll try and sneak it here. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
We just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lower than the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in there and get it done.
And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Puka Nacua, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
On the ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Ready, set.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Falcons.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he's got his man on the out route.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
13 yards.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of approach, though.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. This one thrown underneath to Achane. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down around the 22. On 4th down, here's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some marksmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays. They also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
1st down, it's Henderson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game, without a doubt.
I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
Ready. 45. 1. Fight. 60. Ready.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Down to the 22-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. And now an audible here into something else.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now a 2nd and 10. Henderson running straight ahead. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
3rd and 6.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Terrence Ferguson in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Big Arrow's extra point up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
The final shot before break. Daniels. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
The final shot before break. Daniels going up top. And incomplete on the deep ball. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
Well, I think the key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
At the 28-yard line.
To the right side, this is Henderson.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Trevion Henderson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Extra point attempt to follow here. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And this one's incomplete.
I see the surprising face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Henderson will try to run for the 1st. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And in a situation like this, you're in the 2nd half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
Ready?
Once again, it's Henderson. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now back to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
Good throw, good catch. I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Throw right side going to be taken in by Henderson. And they'll bring it down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
1st and 10.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready?
Straight ahead, Henderson. And inside the 20 before he's put it down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he stopped immediately there.
Josh Metellus
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. They'll run here with Henderson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Set.
They're going to look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here we go. Set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Henderson. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal. One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Here we go. A big play and a tight game late. They're going on fourth and goal. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
An 18-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, first and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
60.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
18, 5 in. 19 right.
To throw is Daniels. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Rams are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Ready.
And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round.
33, yellow, black shot. Set, cut.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
brings up third
Coming
down
up here looking
and
for 3 yards to pick
go.
up the first.
Set, ready, punt.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at
Let's
the
go.
29-yard line.
50, grid, 10 cycles. Set, go.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Looking to throw.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Here comes the Rams punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Daniels looking to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Now Daniels. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Short throw caught by Pitts.
A gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Rams 34-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 21. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Ready?
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 11.
They set up the screen for Henderson.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Let's go now. 45. Check Fury.
On the give is Henderson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
No gain on the play.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Tough spot here, third down and 11. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line.
And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Los Angeles...